Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to another awesome video, and it's time for another movie review. Today's movie review is going to be of The Three Musketeers. So The Three Musketeers, it's kind of the fall of the Musketeers, because you basically have the advisor of the king that's going around because of this war going on, and he's like, we need to bring down the Musketeers. The Musketeers cannot be around and cannot exist for us to basically succeed. And this is also kind of the rise of the Musketeers, because we see this kid named D'Artagnan. He wants to be a Musketeer just like his father was, so he basically meets the original Musketeers, says, let's basically start up hope and bring back sort of the Musketeers and bring up hope in this world. So I forgot who this is directed by, but I am actually a little bit surprised to hear and see that Disney actually made this movie. I don't know why, it just for some reason, it's a surprise to me when I saw this, that it was actually, it says on the poster and it says it everywhere, but still, it's surprising to me that this was made by Disney. I don't know why, to be honest. It's just, maybe I just forgot, I don't know what it is, but, yeah, I'm just kind of, it's interesting to know that, because, it's a pretty good movie, actually. It's not masterful, it's not perfect, but I'd say it's a B-rate movie, maybe somewhere around there sort of thing, if you want to say that, because it's definitely good. The humor's great, the humor's there, the comedy is there, the action's good, obviously, choreography, costumes, the setting, all fit really well in the sort of, like, obviously, olden times, like, medieval-ish sort of element. Think of, like, sort of those Renaissance kind of sort of eras, if that makes sense. Cast is stellar, actually. I'm surprised. The characters are good, but the cast is stellar. You got Kiefer Sutherland, who's great. You got Chris O'Donnell, who's actually pretty charismatic, pretty funny in this movie. And I'm not really a Chris O'Donnell fan, but seeing him like in this movie, like I kind of could see that he's very charismatic, he's very funny, and he does give a good performance. Charlie Sheen is obviously Charlie Sheen, so you have that. And I like the guy who's Pothos. He's very funny. I think I get a kick out of him here and there. I like the villain, the one-eyed patch guy who has that sort of like vendetta with D'Artagnan. He's wearing all black and everything. He's really cool. He's a badass. But I think let's be real, people. Out of all the performances in this movie, and I think the best villain and the best performance in this entire movie, the one actor that's really making this movie the best thing possible, is Tim Curry as Cardinal Ritual. And it's Tim Curry. Like, the dude is great. Like, he's so Tim Curry in this movie, because Tim Curry, he's so over the top when it's needed and when it's right and for the right aspects. And he always gives a great performance in a movie, even if it's in a bad movie. He's like an actor that, even if he's in a bad, shitty film, he will give a great performance and give it either a great performance or an over-the-top performance. I mean, just look at him. He's doing his Tim Curry-ness. Like, it's fantastic just how he's just so currying up and being so evil and so, like, he's enjoying it, and how he has the best one-liners in the movie. He's the one that says the all for one and more for me. I think it's darkly funny when he says the one less mouth to feed, and how he's basically he's got to be the advisor to the king, and how he's just sort of weirdly seducing the queen to kind of manipulate her, even though he's basically like 20 or 40 years older than her. So it's just great. Tim Curry is just a great actor, and he's underappreciated, and I think he deserves more love, honestly. And yeah, he's Tim Curry. It's awesome, honestly. He's one of those actors that you just love in a movie. But I think it's a good, solid movie. It's definitely, I'd say it's really there with its practicalness and sort of the, I guess the sort of, obviously the practical effects and the stunt work and everything that's put behind it is really good. The shooting's good. Pacing's not bad. There's definitely humor there, which is great. One thing I kind of will say that's sort of a takeaway for me is the king. I'm not a big fan of the guy. I don't know why, but to me, the kid, I know, I get it, he's young, but I don't understand like, I can't get behind his character. He doesn't seem as commanding. He doesn't seem as ruthful, or he doesn't look like a king to me. He looks like kind of like a whiny little prince to me. Like, he looks like he's trying to be like, oh, I'm the king, the king. Like, very snooty, has to always fix his hair, has to always do his hair and do his makeup and all that other stuff. He looks like that type of king. Not that type of king, that type of, like, person. Like, he doesn't look like a king. He looks like just like a snobby, sort of arrogant prince. And even when he tries and deliver lines like, I'm basically arresting Cardinal Ritual and I'm being forceful about it, it doesn't come off as like a big bang. It comes off as like very soft spoken. He doesn't have that ground, powerful voice to really hit it home that says, whoa, this guy means business. Like, his tone is so the same, and it's kind of weak a little bit. I don't know. I can't get behind the guy, honestly. And it's just really weird when he's being all like testosterone and masculinity and everything and hooah, when he's got this small, like, soft-spoken, like, almost whiny voice, one, and two, it's weird how the queen's kind of like, oh my gosh, like, that's my man, like, whoa. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know about that. And kind of a weird thing is that, I know this sounds stupid, but it's kind of weird to have, like, 4 Musketeers or more than 3 Musketeers when this movie's called The Three Musketeers. And I mean, it shows in the poster there's 4 of them, not 3, there's 4. And I get it, but it's kind of weird. You don't think of you don't think of like 12 dozen people when you think of The Three Musketeers. But not the biggest complaints, just like small little things, and maybe there's like a few tiny little nitpicks I have of the film, but nothing too, like, oh my gosh, atrocious. It's just kind of like, just something so they could have maybe fixed or tweaked, and then other than that, it's fine. Like I said, it's a B-rate movie. It's nothing too special. It's definitely probably a good movie, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's got a cult following, especially since if you don't like the movie, at least you got Tim Curry as the best performance in this movie, so I wouldn't be surprised if people love this movie or not. But I'm going to say The Three Musketeers, I'd probably give it, I'd say maybe a B, probably a B+. Actually, not. If I wanted to be really generous, I'd say a B+, but I'm thinking like probably a B. I think that's pretty fair, pretty even there. But have you guys seen this movie? If you have, what did you think of it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know in the comments also some suggestions and requests and all that and fun stuff. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do awesome videos every day, if not every week. And make sure you ring that bell to be notified of new videos, new content, all that and more coming your way. And make sure you share the video, as always, with your family, your friends, anyone else that is interested in this sort of content. And like I said, leave your suggestions, leave requests, all that stuff and many more. On a quick side note, I was gonna wear a hat for the reviews because lately I've been wearing hats in my reviews and my videos lately, but I do not have the hair for it. Just a random little thought, I wanted to put that out there because I am getting Superman curls, as I like to call it. But anyways, look out for more videos, look out for more reviews, more top 10s, more gaming, all that stuff. I'm going to try and keep coming with the suggestions and the requests. I appreciate that a ton. And like I said, like I keep saying before, like I said before, I'll keep saying again, make sure you keep that going with that challenge, the hashtag 100 subscriber challenge. That if I get up to 100 subscribers, if you guys can help me out, get me to 100 subscribers, I will do this really planned out, well-edited, well-paced, well-written video that you guys will really, really like, and I think it would be really awesome, and I think it would be something interesting that might pique your curiosity. I have 2 things in mind for it, and you'll just have to find out of what it's going to be. But I'm going to try and do the best I can to put up content for, obviously, just, I'm trying to get out of this sort of like hiatus of writing my scripts and obviously doing stuff like my online schoolwork and everything. It's kind of trying to do the best I can to work with what I got and the time I've got to do these videos. So I'm gonna try and put them out as much as I can. So I appreciate you guys' sort of support, and I appreciate you guys' sort of being patient and everything, even though it's not that big of a deal, which I'm glad it isn't, but I appreciate you guys' support on all this stuff and whatnot. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.